Hi guys, welcome to the Nail Team YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like and leave any comments below if you want to. Thanks very much, bye! Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to be using disco rings. Basically it's going to be exactly the same technique for any sort of chunky piece of glitter that you want to encapsulate, but I'm using Nail Team disco rings. So I'm going to pop a wet layer of your colour down. I'm using an FD shimmer from Crystal Nails, and then I'm picking up my disco rings just with the wet of my tip of my brush and popping them onto that wet surface. So you want to work fairly quick so that you are pressing those disco rings into the wet layer. If your acrylic underneath has already dried and you've not quite got those disco rings on fast enough, don't panic, you can just pop a really thin layer of clear acrylic down and then you can press your disco rings into that. But like I say, it's the same technique for any sort of chunky pieces of glitter, so your stars, leaves, snowflakes, anything like that that is a little bit bigger than normal glitter. This is how you would apply it. So into a wet layer of product. So I'm doing the same colour all the way down with that FD, and then I'm just putting a few different coloured disco rings. We sell quite a few different colours at the Nail Team, and I'm being quite random with how I'm putting them on, but you could do them all in a straight line down the middle, or you could ombre them. It's entirely up to you. Once you are happy, you've got enough disco rings on there or enough pieces of your chunky glitter, then you can cap that whole nail with your clear acrylic. So again, just making sure that you get a really good layer of your clear on there so that when you come to file, you are filing clear acrylic and nothing else. You don't want to be filing into your disco rings or into your chunky pieces of glitter, just into your clear. So if you don't think you've got enough on, don't hesitate to put a little bit more on. And again, I'm using an size crystal clear rather than totally clear because it is a crisper clear. It's definitely more see-through than what totally clear is. That can be a little bit misty sometimes. So really make sure that you use that one when you're doing encapsulation. So just using that point of my brush to guide that product and then wipe it down. But if I want to be a bit tougher with that product and it's starting to set on me, then I would be using the belly of my brush. So just making sure I've got plenty of acrylic on there and there's no little bits of disco rings popping up. And you'd be putting an apex on if you were doing this on a client as well. If you've already done a layer of clear underneath and you've already pinched that layer of clear underneath, then you can take as long as you want for your design. But obviously the designs I show you are more salon designs. They're ones that you can do within an hour and a half, 2 hours maximum in your salon. There's no need for you to take any longer because unfortunately your clients won't pay the price for much longer than that. So you want to be keeping it down to 2 hours maximum. So once you're happy you've capped that whole nail, then you can file with your 150 grit and you can white block to smooth. Get rid of your dust and then apply your gel top coat. So a nice simple encapsulation for chunky pieces, and I've used Nail Team disco rings. Hope you've enjoyed that one, guys.